Alrighty, the level 50 Bard quest to start the Heavensward expansion is on the road again, given to us by Jehantel, who gave us all the Bard quests before. We are still to the west and a little bit south of Quarry Mill in South Shroud. Quarry Mill, whatever. Here we go. Ah, my dear Mercy, precisely the woman I wish to see. You will know that I have been training the members of the God's Quiver. You have? I didn't know that. Or is that him telling? You will know that I have been training. Well, the experience has proven most insightful. By taking a keen interest in the development of the younger generation, I feel that my songs have gained in power, and yours could too, my friend. If you have a mind to rise to new heights within our art, I invite you to come to Quiver's Hold. Quiver's Hold. There is an individual to whom I would introduce you. Okay. Where is that? Oh, Gridanian, okay. Oh, wait, so the Archers Guild? Let me just say that, dude. I don't freaking know what they call themselves. Jehantel is outside the guild with Sanson, not Samson or Samson. S.A. Nancy, son. Sanson. Cutscene. Allow me to introduce you to Sanson, a captain of the Order of the Twin Adder. He is a skilled lancer and a fervent believer in the power of song. As a matter of fact, he now seeks to establish a new unit which incorporates bards. A young man, human, in the yellow Twin Adder gear, has a spear at his back, black hair, early 20s maybe. 'Tis an honor to finally meet you, Mercy. Jehantel often speaks of you and highly. And as you have heard, I seek to establish a new unit. 'Tis my belief that bards would give our forces a tactical advantage. To that end, I went to the God's Quiver to request their cooperation. He shakes his head no. Alas, they were not receptive to my proposal. Many yet remain skeptical of the power of song, and would sooner spend their time bending the bow than plucking the harp. But I was not deterred. I scoured ancient tomes and reached out to the Mughals to find decisive proof of a bard's worth in battle, and I am pleased to say that my efforts have finally yielded fruit. There exists a legendary song that is said to bring a battle to an immediate conclusion. The Ballad of Oblivion, 'tis called, and on the condition that I find it, I shall convince the leaders of the God's Quiver that mine is a worthwhile cause. Speaking of which, the meeting is about to begin. I take my leave of you. And he gives the salute. He left without giving us the chance to bring up our own business. Actually, why don't we join Sanson in the meeting? As it pertains to bards, I doubt your presence would be taken amiss. Come, let us go to the seat of the first bow. Bards. Do what we say, and that's the way we kick it. You know what I mean? Or else a noisy cricket get wicked on ya. We're your first, last, and only line of defense against the worst scum of the universe. In the back of the Archers Guild is the God's Quiver headquarters? I don't know, whatever it's called. The seat of the first bow. And inside we have a desk, like a presidential kind of desk. Nicely furnished, but like sparsely also. Some bookshelf, a closed cabinet. Lewin, who we have dealt with in the main storyline stuff. And here's Jehantel to continue. Another cutscene. The meeting isn't faring well, I'm afraid. The God's Quiver are disinclined to cooperate. Let's grab this just for the heck of it. Ugh, better. I'm gonna do better than that. I could do more rectangular than that. Once you bear witness to the ballad's power, you will change your mind. I am certain of it, says Sanson. Lewin, also human, male, he's got one of those like black mask that only covers the eyes kind of thing, but like, obviously you can see his eyes, but it covers around it, and a red chapeau, as I am pretty sure they're called, but It's one of those hats that has like the really, really upturned the brim. I think the brim is the part of the hat that goes all the way. It can go all the way around, but this one is upturned on the sides by quite a lot. I must allow such a decisive way to end a battle does pique my interest. My investigation has revealed that the song originates from the western reaches of Korthus. It is my intent to journey there and find it. As a matter of fact, I've already submitted papers to the God's Quiver requesting a bard to accompany me on this expedition. A bard next to him, the gold bull leader, like a bull, like an ox bull, or cow, you know. Rest assured, we have already handpicked one for you. Not that there were many to choose from, mind you. Jehantel has scarcely commenced his lessons after all. Now, with times as they are, every man of us is precious. Therefore, before we commit one of ours to your cause, I would test your fitness to undertake this expedition. What would you have me do? Demonstrate your martial prowess. Simple as that. Enraged treants have been plaguing Twelvers in the Twelveswood. Travelers, that makes way more sense. Travelers in the Twelveswood, I'm like Twelvers. I would have you and your companion to be deal with them. Lest you worry, we've assigned you someone capable. I shall have him join you presently at Mary Size Spire. That's Mary A-R-I Sam A-I-X Ray apostrophe Sam. A Mary Size Spire, near to where said treants lurk. Good fortune to you, Captain, says the archer, and he leaves. I talk to Jehantel to continue. With that, we are come to your part in this mercy. 'Tis my desire that you accompany Sanson on his expedition. I request this of you because I know no finer bard. Furthermore, I believe that you will gain something from this experience. But first, there is the matter of the trial. I find myself dubious as to whether the God's Quiver actually mean to lend Sanson a bard. Pray aid him in dispatching the treants, Mercy. The creatures are fearsome foes. I would be heartened for your assistance. I shall go on ahead to a Mary-sized Spire. Pray join me there at your earliest convenience. $131 to teleport to the East Shroud, the Hawthorne Hut. That is with reduced rates. Free company. It's the time of the season for reduced rates. Boom, 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 ba. Ooh, I did a good one there. Okay. We fly east. No, you can call it southeast, but like east-southeast. Sanson has got that one hand down, one knee down. Like he ain't doing great. I was caught unawares, but be careful. 2 treants. Did you? Okay, I'm trying not to hit Sanson with this stuff. He can't be hit. That's fine. I had a feeling, but you know. Oops, I got hit by a cone. They are being somewhat liberal with their cone attack and their circle attack. But as an archer, I really should have been moving. Everything that you have is instant, so there's no reason to get hit by that crap. Unless I just was being lame or lazy for a second. I'll talk to Sanson to continue, or assist him, aiding him, you know. We have a cutscene. Another one is coming up behind me, but 3 arrows are stuck in its side, and it goes down. And we have a young-ish Elzen archer who smiles, and Sanson seems to know him. Doesn't seem to like him. The famous Mercy Valkyr, I take it. Sanson has turned his back on him, actually. You're not half bad, sister. The Amugol is with him. Puknopoki. Not half bad. Mercy is a prodigy, I'll have you know. That's why I gave her the charm, Kupo. Up comes running. What's his name? God damn it. Jehantel. I suck at this. G-U-Y Delta E-L-O Tom. Guidalo? Guidalo? I'm gonna go with Guidalo. I like it better. Guidalo, what is the meaning of this interference? They were in the midst of a trial, for God's sake. Guidalo turns to him. Don't have a fit, old man. It isn't for your heart. It isn't good for your heart. Besides, I wouldn't call it interference, seeing as I'm part of this merry band. He's got kind of a snarky face, so I'm going with snarky voice. It's true, Kupo. I was present when he received his orders, and I was also present when he said, "What a bloody bother. I hope they botched the trial." He turns to the Moogle. I did say those words. I'll not deny it, but seeing Mercy in action has changed my mind. I'm Guidalo of the Gold Bulls. I don't care for fame and fortune, and I couldn't give two farts about this dirge of death-like doomness you're after. I do, however, have an interest in song. I can't pass over the chance to travel with an exceptional bard like yourself, and I promise you won't be poorer for my fine company. Well, things have certainly taken an interesting turn. Know that Guidalo is among my most promising students. I can vouch for his ability. Ability, aye, but not else, says Sanson, turning it around finally. Guidalo finally recognizes him, it seems, or is annoyed and kind of angered by his words. I know about you, Guidalo the Spent. Guidalo the Spent. Your reputation as a troublemaker precedes you. You treat authority with contempt, shirk duty at every turn, and make a general nuisance of yourself. That they sent the likes of you means that they want me to fail. My hopes of finding the Ballad of Oblivion all up in smoke. Say it straight to my face, will you? Jehantel, do we really have to travel with this pompous prat? Mercy and I alone will do just fine. We don't need anyone else. Without me, you say? Who do you think is the driving force behind the expedition? And they get in each other's... Well, they take a couple steps toward each other. But Sanson kind of just gives an exasperated motion. I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Mercy, I must return to Quiver's Hold with word of the trial's success. Please join me there. And the archer, whose name I already forgot, follows with him. Jehantel just kind of gives a shrug, like, oh, what are you going to do? And then a ponder motion, a ponder pose. We talk to Jehantel here to continue. Guidalo may have his failings, but he is not a bad fellow. Truth be told, I had intended to introduce him to you as well. To that end, I asked Puknapoki to seek him out, only to have him appear as our quiverman. Fate works in strange ways, does it not? A pity he and Sanson do not see eye to eye. Their personalities are simply too far apart, and the gulf will not be easily bridged. Though it will be a burden upon you in watching over these two disparate souls, doubt not, but that you will grow as a bard. Okay, yeah, I did say all that correctly. Weird. But come, let us hurry back to Gridania. 'Tis too early still to leave those two unchaperoned. And Puknapoki goes with him. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? And outside the guild again, here's Sanson, Gold Bull leader, Jehantel, Guidalo. Guidalo and Sanson are very conspicuously have their backs turned to each other. And Puknapoki also is here. We'll talk to Sanson to continue. Cutscene, by the way. We have done as bade and culled the enraged Treants. I trust you have no objections to the expedition. None whatsoever, nor do I have any doubt that Guidalo shall be of great help to you. I shall look forward to good tidings in the days to come, says the leader of the Gold Bulls. And he leaves the cutscene. Of great help indeed, says Sanson. Turns to me. At any rate, 'tis now official. We may proceed with the expedition. Let us depart for the Holy See at once. And remember, we have a golden chance to raise the standing of bards within our nation. Let us succeed in our mission and find the Ballad of Oblivion. He walks out of the cutscene. Guidalo just gives a big, what do you want from me kind of motion. Any stiffer and he's like to snap in half. He walks after him out of the cutscene. It'll be a grueling journey, but so long as you work together, you're bound to succeed, Kupo. So it is to Ishgard, then. Safe travels, my friend. I shall await your return, all the while looking forward to hearing such songs as are born of your experience. Oh, the Holy See. For some reason, I was thinking the Holy See was in Gridania. But that is definitely Ishgard. We will take the airship there. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that popped. I am so sorry. That is in, let's see. Okay, the main aetheryte. There's actually a pretty decent chance. Like, I can make... You know what? Hold on. Just a second. Sometimes I like to share my thoughts with everybody else, even though they probably don't care. Nope. Where am I going? Julkosia. I don't have all the accessories. I just added earrings yesterday. So Bard, Warrior, and Astrologian all have two technically. Two missing accessory slots. Like they're just I didn't have the, I don't know what happened. I bought other things and whatever. But I can make this stuff. I can make up to level 82, 83, probably maybe even 84. I don't know. I can make gear for those crafters, level them up via leaves and whatever. So neck and ring. So item level 130 is what you're looking at for the tombstone, like the poetics gear. Item level 115 is what I could easily craft. Although, being that high level, that high item level for a level 50 thingy. Oops, let's see, it's probably aiming. A level 50 craft. Sorry, a level 50 item, but item level 115 means it's probably one of the special thingies. I've made rainbow thread, which means I've made rainbow cloth. And agate is not hard to get. I have the materials for basilisk whetstone. I'm running out. I farmed a lot of them at one point in time, and then as far as the rainbow thread, rainbow cotton ball, easy to get. Cotton ball, easy to get. Yeah. But what I'm really thinking about is doing the next stuff. So like, well, no. See, well, yeah, I mean, I could. I can either make item level 115 now, or I can make 125, which is a whole 2 points. Hold on. Dex 22 versus Dex 20. So yeah. And then I would obviously HQ it. So, oh, I just buy this for 20. But yeah, I just thought of that. So I might save all future poetics for the level 60 poetics gear. But I'm not sure. Anyway, sorry. Here's Sanson to finally turn in this quest, next to the main aetheryte, with Gaidalo as well. They're differently dressed now because it's a colder climate. Gaidalo's playing his harp while Sanson is writing in a journal. Is there anything else to say? No, not really. First, I shall make inquiries here in Ishgard. As for you, Mercy, pray rest and recover your strength. We will likely have need of it on the road. Gods damn it, man. Here we are in a new place, one that hasn't been open to visitors for over a decade, and you've got your nose buried in a bloody book. They turn to each other. Take a moment to get a feel for the city, I say. And to that, I'm doing a different voice for him, I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can remember his snarkiness. And to that end, I'm off to a tavern to get a feel for the locals, the young and female sort. Okay, that was a little bit better. Closer. He walks away, out of the scene. 46,800 experience points we get, and 714 gil. Next quest, 52? Yeah, 52. Well, Sanson and I, at least, thank you for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed. And we'll see you soon for the next one. I'm gonna go do Warrior now. Bye-bye. See you soon.